Greetings. It is September 18th, late Thursday night. Excuse my messy hair. I just got done playing Quest 3 for a while. I feel like, well, it's been over a week since I did my last update down when I was on the island of St. Martin. And after that, I did some more storyboarding, which was kind of cool. I had the script open on my iPad, and then I had my laptop with Blender, still not sponsored. And I would go in. I built the house, of course, and I have all the characters. So I would go into the next scene and do some blocking. And it's very useful for all you out there who aren't either familiar with storyboarding or maybe you haven't done any before. It's amazing how it opens up your eyes to like ways that you can do either subtle camera movements based on blocking, or you can block based on if you want the camera fixed or moving. And of course, you never know till you get there, but hopefully it gave me some ideas of how we can do some neat shots. So I didn't get real far because it takes a while. It takes probably an hour per scene, maybe something like that. So that's mostly what I did down there in terms of the movie. And so, wow, we got back and got two more people interested in being on the crew, which is good because we're still a little short on crew. So if these guys sign up for at least half time each, I think we will be in fair shape. But man, it's just, I feel like I could do one of these every day from here till when we start. So bought a ponytail for one of the characters. We haven't had, it's not here yet. I'm looking into a hard drive to store the files and possibly a SSD to edit off of. But then I was thinking maybe I could do it on my M2 drive, which is in the computer, but only has like a terabyte and a half of space. So I was asking Grok to do some calculations, and it's kind of nip and tuck. Speaking of Grok, I didn't use, well, I used it. I asked about some more questions about insurance, and I had gotten an email from a guy who can, or a company that can do rental equipment insurance, even though I'm not technically renting it. So I had to fill out a form, which I haven't submitted yet, and I have to sign it and give it to my employer, get someone to sign it, and then I can get the insurance, which I think for $5,000 worth of equipment, which I think I could even have more, and it would still be like $250, which I typically wouldn't do, but I told them I would do it, so I'm pretty much obligated. Had to buy a CFast card reader. I had been using the one from work, and although I figured that's not a very good long-term strategy. So bought one of those, got the ponytail, looking at the drives. And so what I did last night is go through the script. I'd already not in the script, but on a spreadsheet. In one of the spreadsheets, I had given an approximation of what time of day the scene takes place, just so we would know for lighting. And then, so what I did last night is I made a copy of that spreadsheet. And for the characters, I put every time they had a wardrobe change. So it's not necessarily new wardrobe, but it's a change from the previous scene. So like Susie has like 25 wardrobe changes. And so she's going to have to wear a lot of, or, have a lot of stuff. And the other characters have slightly less, and some have way less. But that was interesting. I'd never done that. That took a while. I got Google, whatever, Gemini, I guess it is, to generate a pretty sweet picture, which I will not show you. But when you see the movie, if you see something on a tropical island, you will know that it may or may not be an actual photo. Also, I got an 11 by 17. I haven't gotten it yet, but I submitted it to Walmart to print, and it's sort of a test poster for a poster that's in the movie. It's not a poster of the movie act break, but it's a poster that appears in the movie. And so I'm going to do a test, and if that works, I'm going to get a bigger version, which you'll understand again when you see the movie. Um, Brett designed a logo for Act Break for t-shirts, which I hope to get if we have money left over. I talked to Reese last night for quite a while about the food, the kind of food we should have on set, our Dunkin' sponsor, sort of. And I worked on one of the, oh gosh, that's what I have to do. I have to go back in the script and change some of the food into Dunkin' food. But, anyways, I talked to him about the kind of like craft stuff we could have, just simple stuff on the script. And then the three of us over the weekend are going to go over the shooting schedule. And I don't know if we'll go over any storyboards or not. It depends how much farther I get. I haven't done anything on them. Probably won't have time tomorrow night, but hopefully Saturday I can hit that pretty hard. Confirmed with the motel. I got to go to the bank. Again, for the movie, there's a scene where we've got like a rolls of $20 bills. So I have to see if that's an actual thing or I have to do it myself because I don't really want to pack it. I could get like a packet, but I don't even know if they do that. So I want to go into the bank to explain to them so it doesn't seem suspicious why I'm asking for $1,000 in $20 bills. And so the plan is to use those, and then I'll also use that to pay like incidentals and pay some gas and pay for whatever. May even pay some of the actors in cash. Don't tell the IRS. I feel like there's more stuff I did tonight. It's just, man, and it's not all on me, but it's the majority on me. So it gets to be quite a bit. I probably put in 3 hours of work tonight after my regular paid job. So yeah, it's a lot. It feels like a lot more than my previous movies, and maybe that's just because we're shooting it in consecutive days. So I've got to do all of the stuff. I can't just do the 3 scenes we're going to shoot next weekend and then worry about the rest of it later. So, in my previous movie, there was literally like only one wardrobe or 2 for everyone because it all took place almost not continuously, but in a 24-hour time period. When you go on Amazon and search for The Key by Jack Shaberg, you'll be able to watch it. I think I earned 47 cents on my last quarterly statement, so that's pretty cool. So I guess that's the update. Yeah, just plenty to do, plenty more to do. We start shooting 2 weeks from today, which is just totally nuts. And we'll see how it goes. Until then, go make your movie, report back to me or anyone else you feel like.